What is up, YouTube? This is Mox Opal with Vapor Apor. We're going to be doing a review tonight of something fun I got in mail. Finally. Mail's been running a little slow, but I got it. And this is going to be a promotional video, too. I'm going to do a nice little shout out to my local shop. It's called The Smoke Shop. Excuse me. It's located on 209 West Wackerly Street in Midland, Michigan. And if you need to give them a call, it's 989-486-1878. Really cool people. Really good customer service. Like I said, it's called The Smoke Shop. It's right next to Jet's Pizza. Tell you what, man, I go in there and get hooked up all the time. I buy 3 coils for the TFV 16, 15 bucks out the door. Juices at the highest that I bought for even a 120 milliliter bottle, like 22, 23 bucks. Really cool people, really cool atmosphere. Like, you can go in and you have your vape juice, vape products, disposables. I mean, anything that you could think of. You're just, you even got some on sale cheaper bottles. I mean, you got your cigarettes, your tobacco, your tubes, your pipes, your hookahs, all that stuff, But besides all that stuff, as a vape shop, badass people, okay? Like, I usually rate my stuff on customer service, and there's a reason why I keep going back. Alright. I give them, out of my ratings, alright, the smoke shop here in Midland, right next to Jet's Pizza, right off Wackerly Road, 5 out of 5 for definite best customer service, best prices in town, coolest people in town. Drop by, take a look at their stuff. Really cool peeps. I don't go anywhere. What's the point? It is, in my opinion, the best place that there is. So, especially, in Midland. We've had quite a few vape shops come through. Sorry, but I was looking at my phone. But, out of all of them, the smoke shop has been the best. I don't get snarky customer service, like the other one I was in. I'm not gonna name no names because I ain't promoting them at all. He's like, "Oh, you don't want that. That brand sucks. You need to buy this. You have to buy that." And, like, why do you even have it on your shelf? Why do you have this stuff on your shelf then? You're gonna sit here and tell me what I need to buy and what sucks and all that. Well, this is what I like, But smoke shop by far. Go in and get something from there. Right off. It's right on Wackerly. Right next to Jet's Pizza. You can go over there. Hey, get your vape stuff, get your cigarettes, get some food right next door, get a haircut too if you really want to. Really good place. This is what the shop looks like too. That's the front of the shop. That's why I was on my phone. Definitely go over there, check it out. I mean, and even if you're in the Tri-County areas, Mount Pleasant, Alma, St. Louis, any of them, if you got an extra minute and stuff and would like to travel to a different town to check out different flavors and stuff, come check these guys out. Right off of Wackerly Road, like I said, right next to Jet's Pizza. Really good people. I mean, best people I've ever dealt with. Check these guys out. But alright, peeps, now we're going to get into the review that I was so excited for. I finally got my Aegis X. Okay, we're going to go through a full review on this too. First thing you do, pop your batteries in the bottom, which a lot of people have problems with their doors staying shut, okay? I got a problem with my doors opening, alright? Like, once they're shut, they don't want to open. Like, they're in there. But stick your dual 1850s on up in here, and you got this little latch right here. You got to push it one way, see, pretty solid, as I can see. She just don't want to open like everybody else's problem. Hit that button so many times, she'll come on. Nice LED screen. I know this light over here is a little too bright. Got yourself a nice little screen set up on here. 95 watts. But we're going to bump her up to 100. Alright. And a lot of people always ask, like, oh, how do you get that to change? Alright. First thing you're going to do, if you want to change your look, you're going to want to hit the fire button 3 times. Okay. And as you can see, your M1 up top is going to change to white. Okay. So you're going to hit that 3 times. Accidentally hit it too many times, so it turned off. Alright, so hit it 3 times, and as you can see, you can cycle through modes. So be like M2, you know, that changes too. And obviously you don't want to keep it on M2. So you want to keep that on M1. But what you're going to do is once you get that M1 to light up, you're going to hold both side buttons here. And then you're going to have that little mini menu right there pop up. Okay? It's going to say auto, theme, color, and all that. And for some reason, my mod is being quite quick on me tonight, wanting to shut that screen right on off. But once you get on that menu, you just use your up and down arrows for your what was it called? Well, taking your watts up and down basically, and you're gonna scroll through, you know, all of them, auto, theme, color, blah blah blah, all that fun crap. You know, that's what you'll do on that. So you'll scroll through. Alright, but we're going to go back out to the thing on there. We're going to put that back down to 100 watts. We ain't trying to blow our brains out with that. There is a big difference, too, between a lot of other vapes that I've seen on this one. Like if you want soft hits, you want powerful hits, you want, you know, a lot of that. And a lot of people actually ask, like, how do you get to the settings of that? Alright, well, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hit that 3 times till the M3 lights up top. Alright, you're going to hit your fire button. See, you can click it on power, but you don't want to do that. Click it one more time, that fire button, over to soft, which it'll go to standard, powerful, you know, and all of that. Just leave it on standard. I mean, it's best on that. And you could even take it down to the bottom and change your coil, your volt amp, and puff counter stuff, all of that. Don't mess with all that. I mean, except for your puff counter if you want to reset it, but it does roll over. It red robins, just like if you take this all the way up to 200, that red robins. If you want to turn the screen brightness up and down on this also, all you do is hold the fire button, and the way that you want it to go up or down, you know, with your screen brightness would be fire button plus your wattage buttons. So you'd be like, boop, there, we'll go down, or you can hold it up, go all the way back up to 100. That's how that actually works for the screen brightness. Like I said, you want to hit that 3 times too to get the M1 lit up. Hold the up and down for your wattage button to get into the other menu to change your theme and color. And all of that right here for your style and looks. And as for your hit, like I was talking about, standard is going to be your standard. Okay, for your wattage. So if you set it on 100, you're going to hit it at 100. If you set it on powerful, it goes, you'll see it'll go like 108, and then as you're hitting it, it'll slowly decrease. That way you get a powerful hit, and then, you know, it kind of smooths out in the end. Soft, it goes down almost 10 watts under like what you're vaping at. So 100 watts, it'd probably drop down to about almost 90. So you get a softer hit, but on 100 basically, but you're hitting it on a lower hit, which is actually really cool. And on a standard, the one thing that I realized with this too is on the aegis solos that I was using in all my videos, I gotta have it on 100, and a 6 milligram would kick my butt in it. Okay, on here, 6 milligram, all day long. You know, for the settings that you can mess around with on it, smooth as could be, that would come out of here. And this is a jam monster, which is really sweet. Okay, really sweet. Cool thing is, bump it up to 115. Alright, I changed my settings already to a little bit, so it's a softer hit. So a 6 milligram at 115. It is smooth. We'll go up to 120. Best for a dual mesh coil on a TFV 16 tank. Still smooth. I mean, I've gotten it to about 140 before. Started to get a little overbearing with a 6 milligram, but it heats it up quicker too. So if you don't like a hotter flavor, or a hotter hit, you know, than normal, and that's what a lot of people don't realize is the higher your wattage, your juice gets hotter. Okay. So you get a warmer hit, and that's why a lot of people do this. That warms your hit up before you take a hit. A lot of people like that. And see, with that, it hasn't really mattered like what I do with it. I put a 3 milligram in it the other day, and I took that coil all the way to 160. Not one problem. It did not overheat the juice. It didn't make it stronger. It didn't make it nothing. This mod, if you can get your hands on one, buy it. Go right onto that smoke shop that I like. They'll sell you a whole kit that's in there for, I think, for like 89 bucks. I mean, and if they have the kit, a lot of times they have the box mods, but they sell so quick over there. You know, like I said, smoke shop next to Jets, man, they got really good prices, really good people. Every time I go in there, stuff's just woof, woof, right off the shelf. All right, really good stuff. But an Aegis X, get your hands on it, especially if you're a vapor. Okay, it's made any tank that I've thrown on top of this just amazing tasting. Okay, and a Falcon King that I had, I put a Falcon King on there, and weirdly enough, you're only supposed to run that all the way up to like 80 watts on a dual mesh or a single mesh coil. And I ran that thing at 120, and it stayed perfect for 2.5 weeks. Okay, that thing was amazing tasting. TFV 16, man, I run that coil at its highest on here at a lot of times. Not with the Jam Monster, because the Jam Monster gets a little sweet actually once you get it up there and heat it up. But this mod has made any tank and any juice that I've had perfect. Okay, definitely get the Aegis X. You can get an Aegis Legend too, which is almost the same thing, just a little bit bigger, a little bit of a different screen on it. This is the one that has the big screen that's customizable, all that fun stuff. Okay, but this is Box Opal signing out. Definitely get an Aegis X and hit up the local shop. Yet again, it is called The Smoke Shop. It is The Smoke Shop, Midland, Michigan. I don't know if they actually do orders or not. If you can order online with them, not sure. Never really did. They're only literally 2 minutes down the road from me. But if you, I'm gonna put this on my Facebook too. Part of the video. If you can get down there and check them out, 209 West Wackerly Street, Midland, Michigan. They open usually 10 a.m. 8 p.m. is when they close. Phone number's 989-486-1878. The Smoke Shop. Best people, best prices I've seen. Signing out. Have a good one, YouTube.